Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitaya Gaur Premanande. So We are reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 11, entitled The Universal Form, text number 46. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tado Jaya Mudiraye Nashta Prayesu Abhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistake Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. So we will recite the slogan. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtum Aham Tadaiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtam Aham Tadaiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtam Aham Tadaiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtam Aham Tadaiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtum Aham Tadaiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Ichchami Tvam Drashtum Aham Tadaiva Tenaiva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam
Ichchami Tvam Drashtum Aham Tadaiva
इच्छामि त्वां द्रष्टुम् अहं तदैव तेनैव रूपेण चतुर्भुजेन सहस्रबाहो भव विश्वमूर्ति। माताजी किरीटिनं गदिनं चक्रहस्तम् इच्छामि त्वां द्रष्टुम् अहं तदैव तेनैव रूपेण चतुर्भुजेन सहस्रबाहो भव विश्वमूर्ति। हरे कृष्ण। Word to word meaning: Kiritinam with helmet, Gadinam with club, Chakrahastam disc in hand, Ichchami I wish, Tvam you, Drashtum to see, Aham I, Tada eva in that position, Tena eva in that Rupena form, Chaturbhujena four-handed, Sahasrabaho O thousand-handed one, Bhava just become, Vishwamurti O universal form. Now in translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation: O universal form, O thousand-armed Lord, I wish to see you in your four-armed form, with helmeted head and with club, wheel, conch and lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. Please repeat after me. O universal form, O thousand-armed Lord, I wish to see you in your four-armed form, with helmeted head and with club, wheel, conch and lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. Purport: in the Brahma Samhita 5.39 it is stated, Ramadi Murtesu Kala Niyamena Tistan. The Lord is eternally situated in hundreds and thousands of forms, and the main forms are those like Rama, Narsimha, Narayana, etc. There are innumerable forms, but Arjuna knew that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, assuming his temporary universal form. He is now asking to see the form of Narayana, a spiritual form. This verse establishes without any doubt the statement of the Srimad Bhagavatam that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead and all other features originate from him. He is not different from his plenary expansions, and he is God in any of his innumerable forms. In all of these forms, he is fresh like a young man. That is the constant feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One who knows Krishna becomes free at once from all contamination of the material world. Hare Krishna. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapidam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Tadati Swapadandiham Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Yuda Pada Kamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sakrajadan Sagagana Raghunathan Vidam Tamsa Jivam Satvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sagidam Chaitanya Devam दादा कृष्ण पादान सगगण ललिता श्री विसाहान विदम च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी ऋषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा. O universal form, O thousand-armed Lord, I wish to see you in your four-armed form with helmeted head and with club, wheel, conch and lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. So we are reading in the universal form. So initially Arjuna is requested Krishna. So in you have explained about your all opulences in the previous chapter. I just want to see that all that manifestation. So please show me your universal form. So that I want to see what are all the opulences you explained in the previous chapter. I want to visualize that form. So Lord mercifully shown the universal form. We see how this Kala Roop, he can show the outcome of the war, Kurukshetra war. Before that itself Lord declared, this is the outcome of the war, you be just an instrument in my hand. So we see how all the soldiers assembled either in Pandava side or Kaurava side, everybody are finished by Lord Krishna. That Arjuna is witnessed now. And after seeing all these things, Arjuna is in a very terrible mood, because he is very familiar with Krishna as a friend, Saka. He is always very close. Now he understands how magnanimous is Lord, and how he is become he act like exactly like a friend. And then I have teased him, I have called him by name. In this way Arjuna is afraid, and then he do not want to see anymore this universal form. So he is requesting to him to show his Chaturbhujena in this sloka. In further sloka we can understand that Krishna is showing to the 200 form, the Shyamasundara form, which is he wants to see Arjuna wants to see Lord in his 200 form. That is the highest perfection. So here he says that up from the universal form, Arjuna wants to see this form. So Prabhupada in the purport, he quoted in the Brahma Samhita 5.39, it is stated, Ramadi Murtesu Kala Niyamena Tistan Nana Avataram Agarod Bhuvanesu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samubhavat Parama Puman. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even though so many incarnations are there, Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. This is established in the Brahma Samhita by the prayers of Lord Brahma. The Lord is eternally situated in hundreds and thousands of forms, and the main forms are those like Rama, Narsimha, Narayana, etc. There are innumerable forms, but Arjuna knew that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, assuming his temporary universal form. This universal form is a temporary form, not an eternal form. So now he is now asking to see the form of Narayana, a spiritual form. So Narayana only is having the Chaturbhujan, the four-handed form. So this verse establishes without any doubt the statement of Srimad Bhagavatam that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead and all other features originate from him. So we can see from the chapter 11, so when Arjuna wants to see the universal form, why Arjuna wants to see the universal form? Why Arjuna wants to see the universal form? Why Arjuna wants to see the universal form?
For the Kali Yuga, people of Kali Yuga.
Yes. Prabhu is saying for the people of Kali Yuga, there are so many imposters claiming that I am the God, I am God. Like I am God. Like that. Somebody claims, so Arjuna wants to defeat them by this argument. If you are claiming you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, show me your universal form. This is one of the reasons. Wants to establish that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, see, this is the thing, the activities between the Lord and the devotees always like that. The devotee always wants to glorify the Lord, and the Lord is always wants to glorify the devotee. This transcendental competition between the Lord and the devotee is eternally is continuing this one. So here Arjuna wants to establish that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I know before also Arjuna is confirmed that all the rishis, munis, everybody is accepted. You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, I also accepted. But again he is asking just to establish that Krishna's supremacy, because in the age of Kali there are so many people, unscrupulous people claim that I am the God, and sometimes in order to convince ourselves they say you are also God, like that. So if I say I am God, you will not accept this proposal. So I am saying that you are also God, means then okay, it's mutual benefit. Okay, let us think that we are the God. To defeat this kind of unscrupulous thinking and claiming, Lord Arjuna is asking that you have to show your universal form, Lord. Even though I am convinced that you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but in the future generations, I want to make them defeat these people who are claiming they are the God. This is how, like when we see in the Bhagavatam also, we see the sadhus is always thinking for the benefit of other people. So how Bhagavatam started, the Kali Yuga is going to come, and there are people will be very in awkward positions, Manda Sumata Madiyo. So they will be very less intelligent, easily agitated, all these things. For them to save them, this after Krishna leaving this world, Bhagavatam is the only thing, only the subject matter can save them. So similarly, here Arjuna is also wants to help the future generations. He wants to request Lord to show the universal form. So this form, Krishna is telling that this form never seen by anyone. This universal form of the Lord is never seen by anyone, because this is the Kala Rupa. Krishna showed this universal form to some other time also, Mother Yasoda, some in the assembly of Kuru assembly also showed. But this Kala Rupa is only shown to Arjuna only. So Prabhupada continues here in his purport. He is not different from his plenary expansion, and he is God in any of his innumerable forms. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the God in any innumerable expansions. When Krishna was in a small baby, small child is in the cradle, that time also he is God. God is not that something one can able to achieve. God is always God. Krishna is God in any situations, even if it is a small boy, young man, or within the womb of mother, the Lord is Lord always. So that's what Prabhupada says, he is not different from his plenary. Even though there are so many plenary portions, then in every form Krishna is the God. He is the God. So Prabhupada used to give a very nice analogy that Krishna, even in the Isha Upanishad also we see that Purnam Adaya. Krishna, any amount of things emanate from the Lord is still complete. Lord is still complete. So whereas in material thing, so we have some, for example, money is our things, easily we can relate with that one, every one of us. So we have 1 crore, we are donating for 1 lakh to 100,000 people, 100 people. So then the money will finish, zero, you will become finished. We have a paper, Prabhupada used to say this example, paper, you are tear the paper and make it many things and throw, then the initial paper is lost. Whereas any amount of universes comes, any amount of things are happening, still Krishna is the same. No diminishing at all. In fact, Krishna's opulence is always increasing trend. So even though Lord is incarnate in many forms also, still the Lord is the same. He is the same. So Lord's incarnation will be, Lord will take the incarnation based on the necessity, where he is taking the incarnation, which time and what purpose is coming. According to that, those incarnations have the power. But Krishna is the complete power, full. In all of these forms, he is fresh like a young man. That is the constant feature of the Supreme Lord of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Lord, something in Brahma Samhita also Brahma prays that Advaidam Achyudam Anadim Ananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusam Navayavvanam Cha Vedesu Durlabam Madurlabam Atma Bhakto. So Lord is the oldest person. Now before creation start, the Lord is there always. But we may think that this Lord is the oldest person. No, he is the youngest person. He is the oldest person, he is the youngest person. This is inconceivable potency of the Lord. We, a human calculations, our thing, when we are aging, we are becoming old. But Lord is always young. He is always 16 years old. He is not aging. He is fresh like a young man, even though he is the oldest person. That is the constant feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One who knows Krishna becomes free at once from all contamination of the material world. Anybody who knows Krishna is free at once from all contamination of the material world. Understanding Krishna, knows Krishna, he become free from this contamination of the material world. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Janma karma cha me divyam. What is that slogan? Yogam o eti tattvadaga tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mamesi. So Arjuna, Janma karma. So whoever understanding in the divine appearance of divine Krishna's birth and his activities, after leaving this body, he will never come back to this material world. So here he says in this, the Lord Narayana. So Arjuna wants to see this form, Lord Narayana form. You can be able to see the Lord is holding conch, then chakra, then gada and Padma, lotus flower. This, so Arjuna wants to see this form. See, he wants to see this form. Gradually, he will ask, the Lord is showing to the Syama Sundara form. See how Lord looks. Lord looks here young, fresh, or he looks like old, bald, old, like that. No, Lord is fresh, young, always. So in the Brahma Samhita, see Lord Ram, how he is always young. All the form we cannot see. The Lord is old. Lord Ram, Lord is incarnating like Ram, Narasimha, Vishnu, Narayana form, beautiful form. You see, in this Narasimha Dev, what he is doing is almost is finishing Hiranyakashipu, and see Prahlad Maharaj is going to garland the Lord. So Hiranyakashipu is the father of Prahlad Maharaj. See, this is something you can assume, like that our father is there, someone is killing our father, and then we are going and garland him. Oh, nice, you killed my father. Like that. Is a good proposal? Materially, no. Yeah. This is the, and also is praying to Lord, oh my dear sir, you killed my father, but you are angry. Don't be angry. Why you are angry? Like Prahlad Maharaj is going and facing Lord. So why Lord killed his father, we all know. This Hiranyakashipu just is unfavorable movement of eyes, like if he raise his eyebrow, all the universes will be trembling like anything. So much powerful personality, Hiranyakashipu. Nowadays we cannot able to see this kind of one person is having so much power. Hiranyakashipu is so much powerful. Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Agni, nobody can stand in front of him. Everybody is trembling with fear just by seeing the movement of his eyebrow. If he is angry, then so much powerful personality of Godhead, powerful person, demon, but that so much powerful demon cannot touch his own son, is 5 years old. How it is possible? He cannot touch him. He did all kind of things to kill Prahlad Maharaj. Is he successful? How? Where? He himself asked, see, I am so powerful, I cannot able to do anything to you. Where you are getting power from? Hiranyakashipu is asked Prahlad. Prahlad Maharaj is saying, where you are getting the power? The same power only I am also getting. So Lord only is giving the power to everyone. So Narasimha Dev, in this avatar we can see that how Lord is tactfully respect the devotees boon. So Brahmaji gave benediction to Hiranyakashipu that no one can able to give, no men, no demigod, no night, not in the night, not in the day, not inside the house, not outside the house. All conditions is put. And then Brahma said, yes, 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 yes. But Hiranyakasipu did not forget to ask that I should not killed by the Supreme Lord. He forgot to ask this one. So whatever he asked intelligently, he asked, but this he don't, this is the, he forgot to ask, I should not kill by the Supreme Lord. He didn't ask. He asked Devatas, men, all these things, animal, human, everything he asked. So Lord is taking intact of his devotees' promises. So Brahma said that, given the boon, and with meeting all the conditions, he finished the job. Job is done. Hiranyakasipu has to be done. Then Lord did with meeting all the requirements. Like this is the greatness of the Lord. That's the reason Lord is telling that, oh Arjuna, you tell me that, my devotees never perishes. Even if I tell, I promise, sometimes I broken my promises. If my devotees promises, in any cases I will fulfill that promises. So that is the merciful Lord. See, from the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, Krishna is the source of all incarnations. How the Lord, initially how the Lord is creating this material universes. If you see that, the Lord is lying down on the casual ocean, and then Lakshmi ji is doing his service, and then you can see that from the Lord's navel, one stem is going, lotus stem, and top of that, who is that? Top of that, Brahmaji is emanating from the lotus stem of the Lord. So Brahmaji came, and then see here. So in this chapter, it is discussing about how the Lord, we see that how the Lord is incarnating in many ways. The Lord's incarnations are innumerable, but we can see the incarnations in this chapter. Sutta Goswami is explaining how the Lord is like different creations happening. So here we can see that who is this in the left? 4 Kumaras. The Lord this is the first they came. 4 Kumaras is small boys, but he is the elder brother of Narad Muni. So they are the first they came. 4 Kumaras they came, and they are very exalted personality. In the right side we can see the picture. The 4 Kumaras, they are teaching Prithu Maharaj. Prithu Maharaj himself is the incarnation of the Lord, but here we can see that the Maharaj sits in the lower position, and the 4 Kumaras, they are given the elevated seat, and then Prithu Maharaj is hearing from 4 Kumaras. Prithu Maharaj is king. These 4 Kumaras are like a Brahmanas. So this is the etiquette, that when the devotees of the Lord comes, even the king, they have to give an elevated seat to them and hear submissively from them. So we see that Krishna has created this Chadurvanya Maya system, 4 kinds of Varna and Ashram: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasa. So Brahmana has to given. Brahmana means a person who is the devotee of the Lord, has to be the first class person in the society. Same way, the sannyasi has to be respected. So here we can see the example, like how Prithu Maharaj, even though he is the incarnation of the Lord, he follows the tradition, how we have to respect them and asking the questions. What other incidents, other Leela we can remember when we talk about 4 Kumaras? Jai Vijay, no? Like the gatekeeper of the Vaikunta, Jai Vijay, they stopped them and then they become angry and they are cursing. Because of that curse only, who came? Hiranyakashipu, all these they are coming. So when this in Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 22th chapter, Prithu Maharaj is meeting with the 4 Kumaras, and Prithu Maharaj is asking, Kaschinna Kusalam Nata Indriyartha Vedina Vyasanavapa Etasmin Paditanam Swakarma Bihi. Prithu Maharaj inquired from the sages about persons entangled in this dangerous material existence because of their previous actions. Could such persons, whose only aim is sense gratification, be blessed with any good fortune? See, Prithu Maharaj is a very exalted devotee of the Lord, and how he is asking the question. He is the incarnation of the Lord, Prithu Maharaj, and how he is asking that. Then this is the question of Prithu Maharaj. Then we can see how the 4 Kumaras is replying to Prithu Maharaj. We can see this one. Sanat Kumara Uvacha Sadhu Prastham Maharaja Sarvabhuta Hitatmana Bhavata Vidusa Chabi Sadhunam Madhir Idrishi. Sanat Kumara said, my dear King Prithu, I am very nicely questioned by you. Such questions are beneficial for all living entities, especially because they are raised by you, who are always thinking of the good of others. Although you know everything, you ask such questions because that is the behavior of saintly persons. Such intelligence is befitting your position. So Prithu Maharaj is asking, as we discussed, the saintly person is always thinking about the welfare of others. In every steps we can see how they are thinking. Prithu Maharaj is asking a question like that, see, because of their previous actions, Prithu says about person entangled in this dangerous material existence. He put himself in that position. He is asking that, we entangled in this dangerous material existence because of our actions. Could such persons whose only aim is sense gratification be blessed with any good fortune? What is the scope for a person who is entangled in this material world because of his previous actions, previous life? What is the scope for them? They are already degraded so much in this material world. From this degraded condition, is there any scope for him to improve? Is this good question or not a good question? Very good question. So similarly, so he is answering. This answering is very wonderful. They are saying, Sanat Kumara is also recognizing this one. Somebody asks some question, doesn't mean that they do not have the answer. So we see from, when we receive Maharaj and all, from visiting Maharajas, some of our senior devotees, they ask question for the benefit of all of us. They know very well about the answer also, question also. So many times we can see our Ranchur Krishna Prabhu is also asking question like that. Maybe new person may think that, Prabhu is so long in this organization, he is asking some simple question. It is not for him, it is for the benefit of all the people. Here also the same way, Prithu Maharaj is asking the question that for the benefit of his subject. My subjects, there are entangled in this material world, how they can able to, is there any chance, possibility for them to overcome these difficulties? So this is the answer. In this chapter, these 4 Kumaras, they are giving very wonderful explanation how one can overcome from this material entanglement. You all know, we can see that one. See, this is the continuation after that. Lord Varag, I am just putting the picture to see and then meditate on such a incarnation of the Lord. So Varag Dev, appeared. After that Narad Muni, then Naranarayan, all these appearances are happening. So when children are coming back, so it is a reminder that you have a 15 minutes time. So we will since I am directly looking Arjun Krishna Prabhu, I will not take much time. So timekeeper, we need a person. I just want to narrate one, it's not a story, it is actual real thing. When I was working in Mathura days, the devotees, one devotee, very, very senior devotee, and his service is to distribute prasad. I am telling you here, nowhere in this world you will get prasadam like in Kanaya Des, what you are getting. So much prasadam here. So Mathura Des, we will distribute prasadam in a Chapan Bhog offering. We are box, one box, one devotee. There are so many devotees, 200, 300 devotees. They came and they will make a parcel, and this devotee's responsibility is to distribute prasadam to everyone. I was there for almost 4 years. I was there. Never a day he will take prasadam, and never a day he will not give more prasadam to others also. Even if you are a very senior or whatever you are, one box for you, take and go. If your children want, let him come and they will take. Very strict and very nice devotee. Very nice devotee. For his purity, we understand that he never take prasadam. He never take. Because we have a tendency, like sometimes somebody is asking something, they want to correct ourselves, then immediately what our mind will think, what fault we can find with this person. Because he is pointing out something to me, I have to find out something to him. He did not give that option also. If I take some, then only you will tell. He never take. He never take. So I am saying, Arjun Krishna Prabhu is like such a nice devotee. It's a timekeeper. We have to respect. Thank you, Prabhu. We have to respect. So the Lord is appeared, Varag Dev, in this, especially I am just taking this Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, Krishna is the source of all incarnation. So Lord, since time is there, so we will rush. I thought of talking a little bit about each incarnation. So since we have to do some other things, so we will move on that. We know about Lord. Just to remember what we are doing here, why we are here, assembled here, we just to glorify the Lord and purify ourselves. Just simply by glorifying the Lord, we will be purified. That is our intention. We have no other intention. So Varag Dev is there, then Narad Muni is there, then Naranarayan Rishi is there. One by one they are incarnating. Then Lord Rishabh Dev, and then Dattatreya. So then Lord Ejna, then King Prithu. King Prithu also incarnation of the Lord. Then Matsya Avadar, and then this tortoise, Kurma Avadar, and then Dhanvantri Avadar, Mohini Murti is there, then Narsimha, Vamana, Brihubadi, Vyasadev, King Rama, Balarama, Krishna and Kalki. In this order, in this chapter, they ordered like that. This Lord is incarnated in this order. So we discuss. And then same Sutta Goswami himself declare here in this one, Avatarahi Asankyeya Hare Sattva Nided Bija Yada Vidasinaha Kulyaha Sarasa Syu Sagasraha. O Brahmanas, the instruction of the Lord are innumerable, like rivulets flowing from inexhaustible sources of water. Somebody may argue that this why you are missed this incarnation, that incarnation. So this is the disclaimer from Suta Goswami, say that Lord's incarnation is innumerable. These are all the listed in the sloga. Go from here. So finally, in text number 28 of this chapter, this is the sloga. Yate chamsa kalapumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Logam Medayanti Yuge Yuge. So all of the above mentioned incarnations are either plenary portions or portions of the plenary portions of the Lord, but Lord Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. All of them appear on planets whenever there is a disturbance created by the atheist. The Lord incarnates to protect the theist. What is the slogan? Krishna is saying that one in this regard. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata tadatyam bhajamyaham. So this is the Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. All other incarnations are portions, are the plenary portions of the Lord. But Lord Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. So we will stop here. So today's sloga, purport we will one time we will read. In the Brahma Samhita, it is stated, Ramadi Mutesi Kala Niyamena Tistan. The Lord is eternally situated in hundreds and thousands of forms. And the main forms are those like Rama, Narsimha, Narayana, etc. There are innumerable forms. But Arjuna knew that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, assuming his temporary universal form. He is now asking to see the form of Narayana, a spiritual form. This verse establishes without any doubt the statement of the Srimad Bhagavatam that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead and all other features originate from him. He is not different from his plenary expansions and he is God in any of his innumerable forms. What it means, why this is the stress? Even though when we are saying Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, his incarnations are in any case not inferior. They are the God in any form, in whatever form Lord comes, for the purpose it is come, their particular form is coming. So that's what Prabhupada is saying. He is not different from his plenary expansion and he is God in any of his innumerable forms. He is the supreme personality of Godhead. In all of these forms, he is fresh like a young man. That is the constant feature of the supreme personality of Godhead. One who knows Krishna becomes free at once from all contamination of the material world. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadaiva Hridayesi Vilokayanti Yanchama Suntaram Achintya Gunasvarupam Govindam Adipurusam Tamaham Bhajami. To know Krishna, Bhaktyamam Abhijanati, to become a devotee. That is, Prabhupada says in one lecture, Krishna is saying Bhaktyamam Abhijanati. Krishna not say Jnaninam Abhijanati or Karminam Abhijanati. He didn't say Bhaktyamam Abhijanati. Only through devotion Krishna can be understood. Anyone who understands Krishna, then he becomes free from all contamination of the material world. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Krishna. Thank you, Brother.
Whenever I get an opportunity to hear from you, learn so much from the Bible insights from the scriptures, especially Bhagavatam, you put it so wonderfully to make us understand this wonderful point, like how Arjuna, after seeing this form, he wanted to see that Chaturvaju, all the previous form of God.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Any questions?
Yes, yes. I just understand. I'm just always thinking, Prabhu, this like devotees like you, Yasumadinandan Prabhu, and all asking us to talk and sitting and listening. You know everything. and while delivering, what are all our mistakes and how tolerantly you are hearing. This is really inconceivable.
Always learning.
Thank you.
There's so much effort and we see that.
Thank you, Prabhu.
So many wonderful verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. So we just understand so much.
I'm just praying, Prabhu. So many years we are in this, we are fortunate to have the devotee association. How long we are going to get this further, because this world is temporary, anything, any moment, anything happen. Now onwards, I'm just requesting and praying, and I have to sincere from this moment, at least past so many things, anarthas I did, let it gone from yesterday, let it become yesterday. Today, let be, and stick to this process, the devotional service direction.
Such a wonderful sankalpa. Like this, we will, all of us live like this. It's right.
Many times taking sankalpa, continuously failing, Prabhu. That is the continuously failing. Frequent.
In front of all devotees, so I will take care of it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
We say now it's the center of you 7 deities alone, Mother is not there. So there's an expression of the Lordship now, He's inspiring you to think like this.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Any questions? No, we'll stop. Ask us.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Janat. First of all, thankful, very grateful for holding so much inspiration from Srimad Bhagavatam. You also mentioned from Brahma Samhita. So the shloka you mentioned was Premanjana Churitya Bhakti Vilokchakena Santa Sadaya Hridayeshu Vilokchakena Yam Sundara Chinta Gunasarupa Govinda Bhakti Pushapam. Prabhuji, my experience with you is, just now you mentioned about that let's take this as day one and start sincerely. This mood is very rare, Prabhuji, because sometimes we think as if we have progressed and like that. But this always keeps us humble, grounded, and helps us to progress, Prabhuji. So we see you from so many years, we see your qualities, and especially when you quote this shloka from Brahma Samhita, we get this understanding that you have these qualities. This is possibly you may say no, but some little whatever we can observe. So when you, for example, when you take Srimad Bhagavatam class, so we see that you are constantly chanting before the class. Like your lips are constantly moving even when you start the class. So Santa Sadaya Hridayeshu Vilokyanti. So that experience of Lord, because Lord is so kind on you with this, see your mood, Prabhuji. In fact, we all see your mood, that quality of being humble, and what you mentioned, this shloka, you are living this shloka. So Prabhupada always expects, first we do achar and then prachar. Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur also, he did this. He 10 years he was chanting 192 rounds before even he started preaching to him. So 100 crores names of the Lordship. So please distribute this with all of us, Prabhuji, your treasure which you are holding in your heart.
No.
That how we always think, as you mentioned, that this is my day one. Because that thought doesn't come. And we have always been told we should think like this. Otherwise, we'll think I'm something. And the moment we think like that, the kripa goes away. Lord has demonstrated so many times, even with the highest devotees, gopis also he showed. So what to say of us? He doesn't tolerate stupidity. So please enlighten, because you can really share and benefit all of us. How we really have this mood of day one always in ISKCON. We say this, Prabhuji, because also with your mood you don't want to come in front. You always serve behind, always you are behind. You have this mood, Prabhuji. And when you speak this shloka, this really comes from my heart. So please, whatever you feel we can get, we can have this mood. You share please your own realizations, Prabhuji, how you develop this mood.
You want an honest answer, Prabhu? Honest answer. Whenever I'm giving class, after that going home, my wife used to say, "You are doing wonderful drama. You are a drama king. You are making wonderful drama." Like that, she used to tell. I used to tell her in return, "Yes, I am doing drama, I know, but let it become real. That is my intention." So, doing drama, and sincerely I am praying that let this drama become real. So we should have that real feeling for Krishna, and we understand that we become we are coming near to 50 years old. We lived in this place. We come across various situations. Nothing is pleasing. Nothing is pleasing. We are thinking that maybe this will please, this will give happiness, this will give happiness. Going here and there. Now football match also there, no? Like they are kicking this ball one person to other person to other person. Then we are going, maybe this will give happiness, this will give happiness. Nothing is giving happiness. We understand that by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and devotees, this movement, as long Prabhu used to say that only, as long as we are performing devotional service, that time we are feeling bliss. No other activity we are not getting. Why don't we stick to this one? Why I am not stick in this one, giving our mind to other areas? This is what I am thinking, seeking the blessings, with the devotees' blessings, like we see that, how Lord is protected the devotees' promises. So similarly, you all, like bless me, or like think that, let this Namavadar become little serious about in bhakti, then Lord will fulfill. Whatever I am crying will not happen. So I am seeking all your blessing. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
With your qualities, everyone loves you. I can't say about myself, I don't know.
I am a drama artist, Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji, this drama doesn't go for a long time. It's going on for decades now.
Yes, Prabhu.
So that drama it's not drama, Prabhuji. Your qualities attract everyone. Your humility, always with mode of goodness. We really love you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu.
So please.
All right, thank you.